There has been a lot of change in the streaming space. That change has prompted us to change the advice we give to cord cutters. We have always told people to test out live services to find the one that's best for them. Now we're advising people to avoid live TV altogether, if at all possible.
While most live TV streaming services don't have cancellation or equipment fees yet, the price to stream live TV is inching closer to $100 a month. It's now true that if you aren't strategic with your streaming subscriptions, you're going to lose the savings you got from getting rid of cable.
In light of that, we're sharing top ways to save as you cut the cord in 2024, starting with our first way, avoiding live TV.
The price of live TV is only going to go up as streaming services look to increase their profits. You don't have to accept prices that rise higher and higher. Except for Sling, which runs at $55 a month at time of recording, the average cost of a true cable replacement costs $70 to $80 a month, again at time of recording. That's just far too much money for many people.
It's still true that people are cutting the cord in record numbers. More than 20,000 people cut the cord every day now. But even people who have made the switch to streaming are beginning to cancel their live TV plans because they're getting too expensive. This is a trend that has been building for at least a year. Nielsen research revealed that the percentage of people with a paid streaming subscription fell from 53 to 49% from 2021 to May of 2023, while ad-supported streaming rose 1% over that same span. Instead of paying for live TV, switch to a network app, antenna, or a fast service. Now, let's unpack those things a bit, starting with network apps. If you're willing to wait a day, you can watch virtually any network show the next day on Hulu, Peacock, or Paramount+. Remember, being willing to wait a day can save you big money each month. And that's because the average network app costs just $10 a month.
When you sign up for the premium plans on Paramount Plus or Peacock, you can get your local CBS or NBC station feed live. And you can also get all the movies and back seasons of shows in their libraries, as well as live sports and originals.
But if all you want is your local channels, an antenna is the best and cheapest way to get them. An antenna will cost you about $50 to purchase. If you want to record shows and sports on your locals and get a cable-like grid guide, consider buying an OTA DVR like the Tablo 4th generation or Air TV2 device. If you live somewhere rural where an antenna won't work, subscribe to either Peacock, Paramount Plus, or Hulu instead, and regardless of which route you go. If you want more options, pair it with a few fast services.
Samba TV's most recent State of Viewership report found that 1 in 3 Americans use a free ad-supported streaming service.
Yeah, fast services like Pluto, Tubi, and even Samsung TV Plus offer a cable-like experience with Comfort TV that people love streaming, all for free.
Nielsen found that women in particular spent nearly 3/4 of their streaming time watching classic TV shows. That's great news for fast services, which have a lot of classic TV content.
And that's also great news for streamers looking to keep their costs down, because it means you can watch your favorite shows for free.
Tubi, Freevee, and Roku are all investing money in original content, and they have plenty of classic TV, and they are easy to use. The only thing they're missing is live sports, which is the most expensive content to stream.
If you need live sports, though, you don't necessarily need a premium live TV streaming service like YouTube TV or Hulu Live to get them. Max's new sports add-on or ESPN Plus may give you what you want for a fraction of the price.
We reviewed the new Max Sports add-on, which you can watch to learn all about it. But the add-on lets you watch live sports content airing on TNT, TBS, and True TV. That includes NBA, NHL, MLB, March Madness, and U.S. soccer games on those channels. The add-on is included free for Max subscribers through February 29 of 2024. After that, it will cost you $10 a month.
If you want that content, you could use the add-on during the months your sport is active and then go back down to the standard Max or cancel it altogether. You could also subscribe to ESPN Plus. That will give you some NCAA football, some NHL and NFL games, soccer, and plenty of other sports and original content, but it won't give you everything. Live sports is the big thing that gives people issues when they switch to streaming and want to keep their costs down. That's at least in part because live sports keep getting spread out over different platforms and apps. If you have must-watch sports you don't want to miss, keep your costs down by getting a live service for the season and then canceling it when the season is over.
And if those options don't work for you, Sling is the best budget live sports cable replacement out there. Just remember that Sling does not currently carry CBS, and it only carries Fox, ABC, and NBC in select markets. And you'll pay extra for ABC in those markets. But paired with an antenna for your locals, it could be the cheapest way to watch most live sports without cable.
And that's especially true if you sign up for Sling during your sports season and cancel it when it ends. Now, our final piece of advice on how to save on streaming in 2024 is to limit your subscriptions to 2. One of the big problems people are dealing with is that they are subscribed to too many services. And when you don't keep an active eye on what you're subscribed to, your costs can quickly get out of control.
A Deloitte survey found that on average, every American household subscribes to 4 streaming services at a time. That's too many if you're trying to keep your costs down, since the price of all streaming services continues to rise. By cutting your on-demand streaming subscriptions to 2, you can claw back some of that savings you cut the cord for in the first place.
The key is to figure out which 1 or 2 paid services you need, and then be willing to subscribe for a month or 2 to watch new episodes and movies, then canceling when you've watched them. While it requires actively monitoring your subscriptions, you can save money with this approach.
Streaming is more expensive than it has ever been. There's a clear divide between the free streaming apps and ad-supported budget plans and premium, ad-free paid plans. If you want the latter in 2024, you are going to pay a pretty penny for it.
And premium ad-free content is only going to get more expensive. We need to be more shrewd in how we spend our streaming dollars if we want to keep costs down. And giving up live TV is going to save you a lot.
Yeah, people tell us all the time that they are struggling to pay their TV bill. What many of them fail to see is that live TV is a big reason for that. If you're in that spot, it's time to get rid of live TV. And it's time to ditch the set it and forget it mindset of cable. It doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite shows and sports. But by being willing to watch a show the next day, using free services and limiting your subscriptions, you can keep your costs down.
And it's more important than ever to stream smart. And that's what we will continue to help you do, both in our new videos, which we release weekly, and in our weekly live streams, which air on Fridays at noon Central. Please join us for those. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get all our latest news and reviews when they drop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.